line ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience to force everything either.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's the backup Fitzpatrick. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 7 on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It'll 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. Mixon with it. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. But you talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona.
And there's one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Here's Allen. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Allen now on 3rd and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Josh Allen with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play there by Gordon. 57 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Gordon. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Fitzpatrick. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Touchdown, New England. He is a difference maker at the linebacker position. He had a pick 6 last year, remember it, but it's different for those guys, isn't it, than a corner or a safety?
It certainly is, because sometimes they're pattern reading, seeing what the receivers are doing. Sometimes they're spot dropping, just getting to a place on the field and finding the quarterback and going to the ball. But remember this, these linebackers, at one time in their life, a lot of them were running backs, and they love having the ball back in their hands and making big moves towards the end zone.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive? The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Kenny Clark able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there by Gordon. 41 yards on the ground. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Fitzpatrick. And Hill with it over the middle. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here on a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Fitzpatrick now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. In the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Cameron Brate. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Throwing on second and 8. Allen. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards. Allen going to come to the line here, first and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. Gets this one left side to Pettis. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this second and 9. Now Allen. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Oh, how about this on first and goal? Steps away. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Hey, let go. Mike, check, 59.
Allen going to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The rookie DK Metcalf, the intended receiver, but now it's third and goal. Here's Mixon. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now fourth and goal. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on fourth and goal from the 1. On fourth down, Mixon. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. Now Chandler Catanzaro for the field goal here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And that'll extend this lead now up to 25. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10. Fitzpatrick to throw it, and he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Fitzpatrick. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're short as it brings up fourth. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Here's Fitzpatrick. He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. Left side, caught by Matthews. Nobody in front, Rashard Matthews. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashard Matthews, his first touchdown of the year. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
On first down, Mixon. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter play. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Will Fuller hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score,
the Pats are going to get there, and down he goes. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a first down. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. Shaq Lawson in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Get it, boy. Get it, boy.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 14.
And with a 3rd and 14, we have 6 defensive backs out there now defensively. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. To throw is Fitzpatrick. On target over the middle to Hill. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
59. Switch up, switch up.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 2. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Topper! Check it back, check it back. Get it.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Kelly. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll push the lead from 24 up to 27. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points. But this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A nice run on first down gets him 6 yards to the 31. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Fitzpatrick being chased out left. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Gordon. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here, Fitzpatrick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Trevor Williams there on the coverage. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now Fitzpatrick. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead now down to 20. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Here's Kelly. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Kelly. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.